Senate action could happen today regarding what's being called the DREAM Act. It would give illegal immigrants who come to the U.S. as children an opportunity for citizenship.
I will defend to my dying day the right of Congress to make the decisions on who gets to come to this country and who does not.
This notion that somehow I can just change the laws unilaterally is just not true.
Hello, my name is Lacey Butler.
And I'm Cinnamon Cornell.
And
this is the Vivo Breakdown. On April 10, 2014, the University Leadership Initiative protested in front of the LBJ Library at the University of Texas at Austin during President Obama's keynote address at the Civil Rights Summit.
Harnessing the talents, abilities, and determination of its members to effect long-term change in a proactive manner, interest groups like these advocate civil rights issues, in today's case, immigration.
Illegal immigration is a popular topic in today's society that is often debated throughout the United States. Policies like the DREAM Act and Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals legislation, DACA, were signed under the executive command of President Barack Obama to help out and protect young migrants who came to America illegally with their parents.
Those who qualified for deferred action will be eligible to apply for jobs. These individuals are also considered to be in the U.S. under the color of law, but are not considered to be any closer to becoming a legal resident or citizen. This status can be revoked at any time.
DACA has impacted many children who have come here with their parents in hopes of a better life. However, these children still live in fear of deportation.
Our reporters talked to these protesters from the University Leadership Initiative who give us more information about DACA and how it affects the youth.
When you're talking about policies that Obama has made or executive orders that Obama has granted, you think about DACA, which is Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, which is grants a relief from deportation for youth, immigrant youth, but it doesn't grant relief for deportation for their parents. So even though youth are safe from deportations, their parents are not. So youth still have that in their heads. Youth still have that fear in their heads that their parents might be deported any day. And that's the fear that I have as an undocumented youth with DACA, and my parents don't have any sort of documentation. I have to live every day with the fear that that day might be the last day my parents might be in this country.
Although child immigrants are safe from deportation, their parents are not so lucky. Here's Richard with some more information regarding just how easy it is for illegal aliens to get deported.
Thanks, Lacey. The Secure Communities program was enacted to remove illegal aliens who are found guilty of breaking the law. But under the Secure Communities program, the smallest interactions can lead to deportation. Here's some more footage of another member of the University Leadership Initiative at the University of Texas at Austin.
If they find anyone who is undocumented, with Secure Communities, they have the ability to send that person to immigration. So there's that connection between the local police and immigration offices. Obviously, for our communities, that's not safe, and most of these people who get arrested for minor traffic violations, and because of that, they get deported. There are a lot of people who in our community who have lost their mothers and their fathers because of a simple traffic violation, and they haven't seen their parents since.
Many families feel they are living in fear of separation and believe that the Obama administration promised to relieve this fear. However, we need to keep in mind the pressures of the Obama administration who are against these policies and are in favor of deporting illegal immigrants.
Some Americans feel that with more and more immigrants coming to the United States, their jobs, healthcare, and safety is at risk.
It never used to be an issue for most people until after events in the United States that created fear in the security of the nation, such as 9/11 terrorist attacks or conflicts in the Mexican border towns that created the idea of safety no matter the cost. With at least 8 million illegal aliens living in the United States and nearly 1 million new aliens arriving each year, the potential for terrorists entering the United States undetected is high.
Immigration is seen as a threat to national security, and with the majority of deportations occurring when crimes are committed by those who are later found to be undocumented, it remains an issue of safety.
In other words, there are people who believe the Obama administration is doing too much against deportation, while there are others who believe that he isn't doing enough to prevent deportation.
But what many arguments fail to remember is that the legislative process is complicated and our system of checks and balances limits the amount of power that the president has over domestic policy.
There's been a great disservice done to the cause of getting the DREAM Act passed and getting comprehensive immigration passed by perpetrating the notion that somehow by myself I can go and do these things. It's just not true.
America as a nation was founded on the immigration of people hoping to find freedom. But where do we, in the melting pot, begin to draw the line between shunned migrators and embrace diversity? Back to you, Lacey.
Thanks, Richard.
I'm Cinnamon Cornell,
And I'm Lacey Butler, signing off from
the Vivo Breakdown.
Get jazzy on. I'm that flight that you get on. International. First class seat on my lap, girl. Riding comfortable.
Intro, take one.
Yeah, they're going to
No, it's not even that anymore.
Whoa.
Oh my nasty,
You're
dude.
supposed to do that.
Oh, like who actually looks at your stuff?
That was fun. Bloopers. Oh no, wait. Well,
Talk dirty to me.